All right, so the very first podcast is online and on Podomatic for your listening pleasure. Sure, why not? We'll use that. Yeah, it's also available for download, so if you are on the go and you want to listen to it as well, then go right ahead. Unfortunately, there was a lot of problems with when it came to editing my podcast, and what ended up happening was it the podcast that's online right now is not as polished as I wanted it to be. I had like an opening line and an opening music to go with it, and that is gone until I can figure out why my Audacity or any other program hasn't seemed to be working for me. I got Camtasia to work, but near the end, the audio got kind of warped, so that didn't work either. So I'll have to figure something out. But yeah, the very first episode is online, and yeah, that's great. Now, frankly, I don't know how often I want to make podcasts. I guess the most ideal would be to do one every week, but it depends. I mean, right now I don't have much to do this summer, so I guess it'd be pretty easy for me to do quite a bit, maybe 2 or 3, if not per week, if I really felt like it. But no, it should be more like, it'd be nicer if I pace it, so it'd give people something to look forward to. But anyways, yeah, first episode's up there, so if you want to go ahead and listen to it or download it, whatever, you can go right ahead. The link to that site is on my channel page, and I'll also leave a link in the description of this video as well. So I just wanted to thank LuemilAel for the request. I keep pronouncing your name. I'm probably pronouncing your name incorrectly, so sorry about that. You basically asked for me to talk about Super Smash Bros. Brawl, so I went ahead and did that. And I also wanted to thank Sarah41093 and Shinny for your questions, which I also talk about near the end of the podcast. So yeah, for those who just want a small preview of what I've been talking about, basically, yes, my PS3 is broken. I can't play it anymore. Unfortunately, what ended up happening was I put in a copy of Avatar, left the room for a few minutes, came back, and my PS3 doesn't work anymore. So yeah, so that's unfortunate. But I will end up getting one sometime this year. I'm not sure when, but I will get one guaranteed. And then maybe I can start playing some more stuff. What else? I talked about the 2010 MTV Movie Awards. Gave my opinion on that really one-sided award show. And then I talked about 2 movies. I talked about Meadowoods, and I talked about Splice. And then for games, I talked about my thoughts on where Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is going and where Pokemon Black and White is going. And then, of course, the request, which was, I guess, gave my 2 cents on Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and I ended it with some Q&A. So yeah, that's basically that first episode. But anyways, yeah, I better get going. So it's on there, and I'll leave the links, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. I look forward to making more in the future. And yes, there's actually, it just occurred to me that I should have done it. You never know, right? I left a PayPal link there's a PayPal link on that channel as well. I should put one too for my YouTube channel. And of course, it'll all be towards equipment or anything that will help enhance the UglyKatsuki experience, so that'll be greatly appreciated. Anyways, I better get going, so thanks for listening.